Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I have something that I am so scared to put out. I always am scared to put out these videos because there's so much unnecessary hate for, such sort of videos. But I will just go on before the video to say I'm not trying to bash any brand whatsoever. I probably love all of these brands with all of my heart, but these are just some products that did not work out for me, so that's fine. It's okay. I have other things that I really love, and these products might be your favorite, but these just didn't work out for me. So yes, without any further ado, hi guys, again a big hi. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a list of products that I regret buying. Some of these might be PR, they might not have been actually bought by me, but that doesn't mean that I can't regret, well, basically their existence. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. That was the worst intro of my life, but yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, I'm gonna first talk about something that I rarely talk about in these videos. I'm talking about skincare because I do believe, honestly do believe, that skincare works differently for everyone. But this product just made me believe that there are some things that won't work out for anyone. I'm talking about the Khadi Natural Herbal Peel Off Mask. Also, don't mind my nails and my hands, they're stained from some activity that I was doing, non-makeup related. So no makeup stained it, something else stained it, and it'll go on its own, so just don't mind that. So anyway, this is the Khadi Natural Herbal Peel Off Mask. This is a gold peel off mask. I was so excited to try it. I saw it on Nykaa, I bought it. I was just like, yes, it's gonna be fun. But first of all, just look at the state that it is in right now. It's literally split. The gold pigment has split, and the gel, or maybe the glue part of it is separated. So that's that. Alright, still not the biggest issue. The biggest issue that I have with it, it's so harsh on the skin. Like literally when you're peeling it off, it feels like you're gonna peel your skin because it just doesn't come off. Like I have other peel off masks, and none of them comes close to how harsh this one is on the skin. And I used it once and I was just like, I can't do this to my skin even if I've spent my money on this, because it's just so harsh on the skin. This one was such a waste of money. It wasn't that much money also. It was worth 175 rupees. But still, every penny spent on a bad product is like, So yeah, just stay away from this one. Especially if you have sensitive skin. Oh God save you if you have sensitive skin and you buy this. I can't even imagine the pain you're going to be in. Alright, next is let's jump on to makeup, because let's all be real. That's what we are here for. I'm going to first talk about some base products, then move on to eye products. And I think those are the only two categories I have. I don't have anything from lip section, so that's a good thing. The first thing I have is this Maybelline X Gigi Hadid primer. Now, first of all, I'm not really sure if this was like a limited edition thing or it's still available. These are tinted primers. I was so excited because I thought it's about, different skin tones and everything. So tinted primer would really help you. First of all, this is not a primer. This is to contour your face under your foundation. Don't get the point of it, because I'm someone who uses full coverage foundation. And even if you're someone who uses like a medium coverage foundation or like a BB cream or something of that sort, just doing something underneath it doesn't really make sense to me. It's such a waste of time and effort. You can just easily do it over and use lesser product as well. And anyway, consistency wise also, this is not a good product. It's very patchy and blotchy and just doesn't blend out nicely. It was just overall a bummer. I have another thing from Maybelline. This is their Dream Satin Skin 2-Way Cake, and that is genuinely what it is, cake. So this is a dry to wet sort of a foundation. First of all, again, this is something that I don't like, maybe you like. I don't like dry wet thingies. I use them dry, I don't use them wet, because it reminds me of pancake, and I'm not a fan of pancake makeup. So that's one thing. The packaging is quite clever, it's perforated, so that's a good thing. But this just looks so cakey on the skin. I've had this for a really long time and I never ever reach out for it because it's just too cakey on the skin. It's very softly milled, that's a good thing, but it just does not look good on the skin. It exaggerates my pores and everything. So this one is a no from my side. Then I have one of the recent things. This is the Miniso Matte Loose Setting Powder, 1+1 Matte Loose Setting Powder. I bought this with such high hopes, but this is, honestly guys, just stay away from it. As soon as, like, the thing with this powder is that you pick it up on a brush and you think you're just gonna like pat it down. The first pat that you do, that's where the powder gets stuck and you cannot move it. So it will just stay there like a blotch. So yeah, your eye, your face, your everything's gonna look screwed up. So just don't get this one. Invest, like, just save up a little bit more money, invest in a better loose powder, because this one is just No, it's a no from my side. Then I have these Etude House Play 101 stick. Now these are very similar to the Smashbox foundation, the Sculpt foundation. They're foundation on one side and contour on the other. I am in the darkest shade, which is 03. First of all, the shade range. Oh my god, no shade, but the shades. What are these shades? Like what? And the third shade is lighter for me. Like it looks very pink on my skin. But let's just keep that part aside because I know a lot of people are like, but shade can't be the only way that you're gonna be like, that product is rubbish. Because this product, even the foundation bit, it's very cakey on the skin. It doesn't blend out nicely. It's so much of a task to blend it in. It's just a task. And I'm not up for it. I have some products that work out amazingly for me and they're way more easier to use. I tried a sponge, I tried a brush, but it ain't working, so we gotta break up. Now we're gonna move on to the eyes, and I have a lot of eyes, like a lot of eyes. The first thing that I have is this NYX Professional 3-dimensional brow. Whew. Now this looks like this. It has a nice tip. It looks like a sketch pen. So the first go you go is very dark, but then the pigment just keeps on reducing. So as you can see, the color literally just changed. That's first. Secondly, it just makes your eyebrows look so sharpied on. It doesn't look like dimensional or anything. They just look like you've just drawn them on. Not a good look, not a cute look on anyone unless you're just going specifically for that look for a certain occasion. This one, it just didn't work out for me. I love NYX's brow product, but this one is just not a good one, so stay away from it. Then I have these Mina the Fluoro Cream Eyeshadow. Now this was such an exciting launch for me. So these are fluorescent eyeshadow, cream eyeshadows in beautiful colors, and they're supposed to be like glow in the dark sort of a thing. So you just shine some UV light on them and they glow in the dark. Sounds very exciting, not super practical, but that's just not what I'm talking about. These are not so pigmented, like in one go you can't even see, like you see nothing just came off. So I'm just gonna like really dig in my finger, literally dig in the product, and you know, still it doesn't work out, and they dry up so quick. Like I think they dried up in a month, and I was just like, why am I spending so much on something that won't show up and would dry out in a month? So these ones are sort of a bummer for me. I wish they were formulated in a better way or they worked out better because this was really exciting. Then I have the Nykaa Wet n Dry eyeshadow palettes with me. I think I have talked about them in my best and worst of Nykaa, but if you've not seen that, obviously you have, you know, a certain outlet over here. So yeah, these eyeshadow palettes are again wet and dry. I don't really get that. An eyeshadow should be able to perform by itself, except like instead of trying to make it wet to perform better. I hope that sentence came out grammatically correct. Anyway, these eyeshadows, they're just not the most pigmented. They blend out into nothingness and they're just I won't even call them passable. They're not passable. Next up, I have the LA Girl Smoky Eyeshadow Collection. Again, something I was so super excited for and it just disappointed me so much. The colors look gorgeous in here. They swatch really well as well. But on the eyes, they just do not deliver or do not perform. It was so saddening because I was trying to create a look and I was trying to blend it in and everything. I was digging my brushes into it and it wasn't happening. I was so aggressive. Like by the end of it, I was just like, you know what? I just gotta remove this because it's not working out. So we have more palettes from Faces. This is their All Time Pro eyeshadow palettes. Again, the same issue. It just doesn't perform on the lid. It just blends out. It's so patchy, so patchy. Honestly, like I really want to collaborate with Faces and they've mailed me so many times, but I have to turn them down every single time because of these damned eyeshadow palettes, because this is what we're supposed to use, and I'm just like, I can't really use that because they're very like, of course you can work around with it, but you shouldn't need to work so much. And these are not the most, you know, inexpensive products. These are for 999, so 1000 rupees. You can literally get a Wet n Wild thing in half that price and way better quality. The last eyeshadow I have is the Benefit Their Real Duo Shadow Blender. Again, something that sounded so good in theory, but it just didn't work out. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a lighter and a darker shadow and this blender sort of a thing. So you're just supposed to like swipe it like that, swipe it on your eyes, and done eyeshadow. I think we all know how that went down. It just didn't blend it out, the shadows aren't pigmented enough, and so many more issues that they need to work on this, because I really want something like this that actually works. So I did some soul searching, more like cabinet searching, and I did find a couple of more products that I do not like. The first one being these lipsticks by Faces. These are their Ultime Pro Liquid Lipstick. Now I really love this shade. This is the shade in Nude Truffle. But these lipsticks, they are just so patchy. Patchy. They're just so patchy and so difficult to work with. Like, you honestly have to finesse them in so much and still they're patchy and they do not dry on completely matte and a lot of other things. So yeah, these make it to my no buy list. And hopefully the last product that I have, and I hopefully don't remember other things because then I'll just have to keep on extending this. You know how it goes. So yeah, the last thing that I have is the ColourPie Unicorn Fantasy Nail Lacquer. Now I'm not really sure if this was a limited edition thing or they have it, but this is basically glitter polish from their Unicorn collection. And this one's so gritty, you guys. Like, I know it's a glitter polish, but it's so gritty. Your nails literally feel like sandpaper. You can literally soften things out with them. It's that gritty. And it just like, it flakes off really easily. It just like cut flakes off. And then removal of this is another level. All glitter nail polishes are difficult to remove, I know that fact, but this one, it's next level. So the whole task of it, the whole grittiness, the flaking and the removal makes me just shudder away from this. With that, we finished the list of products that I regret buying and I wouldn't recommend to you guys as well. If there's a product that you really regret buying, like you hate it from the bottom of your heart and did not work out for you and whatnot, then make sure you leave me a comment down below with the reason. Like, just don't say I hate Nykaa so I hate this, or I hate purple so I hate this. You know, that's not good. We shouldn't bash companies around here. But if you really hate something with a vengeance and a passion in your heart, comment it below and let us all know. Like, let your fam know. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.